Welcome everyone to race number 7. We're here at the Richmond Raceway. Nick Holliday is on pole for tonight's race. Here's the full qualifying results, and here's the race command.
Are you ready to go racing? Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, engines fired up. Field is set and rolling right off. So, a quick rundown of the points. I know it's still pretty early in the season, but the 22 team of Noodles have got off to a strong start with already getting a win at Phoenix, 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s. His average finish is 7.67. Already has a 39-point lead over Josh King, who has gained a spot. Alexander Rowe, who is 3rd, gained a spot as well. Colin Bear is up. And also Nathan Norman, who gained 8 positions with his win at Dodge Motordrome as we're underway here at Richmond Raceway. 3 wide, into turn 1 they go. The 62 car, Kenny Johnson. The 16 to DJ Curtis. Oh, trouble. Oh, the 23 car, Lyle Austin, upside down already. That's the second time he's been up and over. As Nick Holliday in the 27 will take the yellow flag, as they're pretty scrambled back there. Hopefully they don't wreck under yellow, but they just might. I hope not. Okay, they look okay. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So Lyle Austin in the 23, as some of you have known that he flipped over in the dual race. Just got into the 3 car, and I'd say for Barry just catches the front end, just twists the car around, and then flips it right over. Does a couple bounces, and there's more wrecking up front too. Someone spins out in the turn 3. Can't really tell who it is. Could have been the 22. It's a yellow car. Take a look at that again. Let's ride on board. The 3 car, Colin Cropley. Does he slide down, or the 23? Oh, Austin. He's just he's trying to clear a 3 car. Did not work out. Seen a lot of drivers wreck like that here at Richmond and at other short tracks too. From the spectator view, one more time from this wreck. Yeah, this flip is definitely worse than the Daytona one. Yeah, got on its side and bounced, and on his roof. Got back on all 4s at least. Then we take a look up front. So, as they're already wrecking, let's rewind that. It wasn't a 22. It was the 18. Oh, Josh King. Still not on him. There we go. So they're pretty much almost 4 wide. 43 is right in the middle of the 6 and the 18 car. Those 2 end up wrecking. Alexis 26 and Richie Roche on the inside. They come back up. The 11 teammates. The 19 car got a piece. The 34, I think, just narrowly made it. Stephen Oakes pancakes the outside wall. Now, it doesn't look like it's a hard pancake, though. Take a look at that again. So right on board with the 43. He was right in between those 2. Ryan Butcher. Yeah, there's just, it looks like there's just enough room, but you know that's just going to close up once they come off the turn. There was some contact there from the 6, but the 6 car, I mean, they're pretty much 3-4 wide. Not much you can do there. A lot of people, a lot of drivers like to use multiple lanes here at Richmond, as both the inside and outside could be pretty good. And more wrecking up front. Oh, these 2, oh, they end up wrecking again. Or no, Ryan Butcher. He's leaning against Cole Sampson, and right off of 4, pins him into the wall, takes himself with him too, and he nearly went over himself. And a 19 car into Cole Sampson. Pretty big impact, and you could see the smoke coming out. Pretty much done for the night. Alright, first caution of the night, 3 separate incidents. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready for the green here. So, 4 cars out of the race, the 2 and the 3 on the inside. They're 1 lap down, leaving us with 34 cars on the lead lap. Pace car is in, getting ready for the restart. Green flag is out, we're back underway. And a great launch for the 27. That 2 car way slower than the 3, and the 3 car's got no front end. 3 wide here. It's 3 wide up here as well. They slip by. 41 being held up. No, that's not a good move. Here they go. 8 cars on the wall. 47, and he gets pushed. And the 3 cars, well, as they all pile in. More cars piling in. Yellow flag is out again. Second caution of the night. Alright, Nick Holliday's still the leader. Let's take a look at the replay. Well, this is what happens when you're impatient. They went 4 wide. Everyone just trying to get by the 3 car. 41 gets into that 3 coming off 2. 41 goes spinning down to the inside, the 8 car into the outside wall. And the 47 gets hit, nearly goes over. He goes on his side. Almost. And then the 3 car, he almost wedged himself underneath the 3, almost flipping him over. Joseph Curtis came close like 3/4 of the way. So not quite a full flip or on his roof. As you can see, more cars are involved. There's the 31. There's a 41 in the 6. There's Parker Smith trying to get through. The 48 up ahead. 3 more cars. Casey Jackson, Josh King, and Tim Randolph also. 99's got some pretty heavy front end damage. So I'm on board with him. Pretty much the entire track was blocked. Anyone behind is just going to get collected. Right into the back of the 6 car. And everyone's just shoving each other, trying to get out. Get back on the racetrack so they get forced onto pit road. And they're wrecking again. Tina McCoy in the 4 car, who, let's go ride the onboard with him now. Points leader also involved. Noodles in the 22. Looks like he slammed the inside wall pretty hard. Yeah, he did right there. Came back across. So the big one at Richmond. Almost already had another car up and over, but it's pretty common here actually to have a lot of cars flipping over. So second caution of the night. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready for the green here. As you could tell, that took out a lot of drivers. 31 cars remaining, 27 on the lead lap. The 11 and the 41 are now 1 lap down. The 2 cars now 2 laps down. As we're getting ready to go green. More cars in the way means more chances of wrecking. Here we go. Green flag is out, back underway. 11 cars. Fisher's still pretty fast. That's going to put Nick Holliday in a box. Kenny Johnson will take full advantage. And we got ourselves a new leader. The 10 and the 15 also going to get by. Look at the scramble back there. Contact 21 and 2. 4 wide entering turn 1. Someone's got to clear someone. Here we go. Kips over point. Getting impatient. Ah, there we go. Oh, wait, they kept it straight. Oh, wait, not for long, not for long. Oh, the 8 car. Oh, that would have been super dangerous. Or super brutal of a wreck. As a 10 car, Max Anderson gets by. He's now the new leader. Nope, 16 DJ Curtis, I believe, hit the wall. And they're wrecking. DJ spun around. I'll bring out the yellow. Not what the leaders wanted. The 11 car, Fisher gets his lap back. That's what he wants, though. Alright, third caution of the night. Let's take a look at the replay. So, DJ Curtis, he just gets into the wall. Was there any further contact? Might have been. The 48 from the bottom comes up. He slides up. And pretty much put Curtis in the wall. Bounce right off of it. Off the 48 too. The 7 of Chris Seng also involved. Ooh, close one for the 3 car. There's a 38, I believe. Whoa. That could have been a lot worse. And since we're here, let's take a look at that close call we had. Mitcha Hodak and those guys, Kip Silverpoint in the 42. You could see that she was really trying to find a way to get by. Got held up by the 2 car. From the helicopter view, you could see. Yeah, she's trying to force a gap in between the 45 and the 2. Didn't work out, so pushes Stephen Oakes in the wall. And it also collects the 45. And the 45, I mean, what can he do right there? Chapman. And then let's see the 4 and the 8 car. So yeah, I'm surprised they didn't wreck here. That should have been a wreck, but somehow everyone who was there managed to get by. So right on board with Kip Silverpoint, you could see trying to find a way. Got into the 45 a bit, back into the 2 car, into the wall, and got together. Alright, so that's what happened there on lap 15. And we had that caution racing with DJ Curtis and the 48 and the 7. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, so lights just came off. So 28 cars on the lead lap. As you know, the 11 car got a lap back. So Max Anderson in the 10. So far, not a single top 10 for this 10 team. Lost a handful of, or not a handful, a couple of spots at the Dodge Motordrome. Dropped them to 30th as the pace car is in, getting ready for the restart. Green flag is waving. We're back underway. And a great launch for the 10. Brad Chesson in the 15 and 3rd. Looking to get his second win. Yes, oh, there they go again. The 9 and the 1 and several others. As we are racing it back to the line, the 10 will take it. Alright, 4th caution of the night. Let's take a look at the replay. So the 9 car, Nathan Orman, the Dodge Motordrome winner. So there was a lap traffic, but he wasn't passing a lap car. He gets into the 21. And they just drift up the racetrack, and Orman just couldn't get off. Both getting the wall in the 1 car. Right into the back of the 9, the 7 car again. The 9 car a little bit on 2 wheels there for a tiny bit. Didn't get too much air. And the 34, previously I said the 38, it wasn't the 38. And you could see, did they wreck again? Don't think so, actually. That's surprising. Well, never mind, I jinxed it. Or no, I spoke too soon. Hiroshi and McCoy get together, although it's a minor incident. 34 goes straight to the pit road. He knows he's got heavy damage. David Davison in the 1 car. Let's ride on board with him. Yeah, that was a quick snap right there by the 1 when he got in the back of the 9. See if we could sneak by, but then nope. Couldn't get by. So our 4th caution of the day, we'll take you back, or the night, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, so here we go. So a couple more drivers will be on the inside row. The 9 car and the 34 are now 1 lap down. Both of their back ends missing. Just adds to the chaos, doesn't it? So 4 Fords, actually 5 Fords, all the Fords are, or all the top 5 drivers are all Fords here. Running up front once again as we're back underway. Anderson, not a great start this time, but got the advantage, of course. Might want to keep an eye on those guys as the 9 car is still faster. Oh, here we go, not quite, 20's in the wall. Gonna shoot back up, sort of, 4 wide here, 5 wide, not gonna work. 18 goes around, more cars spinning up front. 7-2, 42, 8. And we're racing it back. Almost at a halfway point, or pretty much at a halfway point now. And again, it'll be the 10 car to the line. Oh, we got another spinner. Almost. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So it all started back here with Tony and Brian Rodriguez. I mean, there's already hitting each other, nearly spinning out. Rodriguez, he just gets pushed, knocked out of the way, into the inside wall, but he keeps it going. But a shallow entry into the turn is always not a good thing, but he kept it under control. But it gets into Kip Silver Point and opens the bottom door, or the bottom for the 78 to pretty much make it 5 wide for about a second. Josh King goes around with the 24 Nicholas Jewett, pushing him. And then they all started spinning up front. And that's again, was expecting a much bigger wreck, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it was 7 and a 2, 42, 78. There's the 11. 2 and 78 into the wall. 7 car as well. And then the 8 car into the back of Chris Sang. He probably got the worst of that one. Pretty big impact. And Kip Silver Point when spinning down. Don't think she hit the inside wall too hard. Nah, just pancaked it. Or sort of, kind of just drove it into the wall there. So, there's that too. So, yep, our 5th caution of the night. Our first wreck in the trial. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Max Anderson must be enjoying this because he's leading all these laps. We get a caution so quick. Nick Holiday, Brad Cheston, they just can't catch him. So he gets the lead more. The inside row, the lap car is helping out big time. And it helps even more that it's a teammate right beside him. Here we go. Green flag. Back underway. Yeah, here we go. There they go again. Kenny Johnson involved. The 9 car 2. Antonio Rodriguez. And once again, the 10 car to the line. Once they reach under 10 to go, the lead lap cars are gonna, well, depends on where the lap cars cross the line. But probably be better to be single file. Alright, we'll take a look at the replay. Everyone's scrambling again for position. Everyone just trying to get by the lap cars, and you know what happens when they do. The 9 car, he's a lap down, but he's still got a pretty fast car. He gets into the 3, 34 into the 9, and the 38 who was running in the top 5 as well as Kenny Johnson. There's a 12, there's a 20, and then the 24. Pretty big hit on the 20 car, Rodriguez. Josh King in the 48 back there wrecked as well. I think the 22 car. There are 4 wide back here too. So this was a separate incident, as you can see. 24 Nicholas Jewett pushes King up. Collects the 22 into 26. Pretty big hit. Head on. That might be it for the 18 car. But we are not done. There was a second crash. As we fast forward a little bit. Or actually no, we don't have to. Nicholas Jewett in the 20. Well, okay, maybe a little bit. Nicholas Jewett in the 24. So I think he's trying to come down pit road, but then here comes the 1. He's on the apron of the racetrack, gets hit by behind. Colin Bear into the outside wall, then back across. Kenny Johnson, upside down he goes. Our second flip of the night. And oh, the 38 takes a pretty big hit too, as there gets into Kenny Johnson. That's a tough one for them, as both of them were running in the top 5 for almost the entire night. Nicholas Jewett in the 24 up and over. I think the 1 car was just trying to avoid the wreck. He was on the apron of the racetrack. The 24 coming, trying to come back down, or come down to the pit road. And then right in front, pretty close to the windshield too. A little bit scary. It's right inside the 24. Let's see how close it was. There's a hit. And well, oh, right there, yeah. Very close. But Nicholas Jewett, well, he's done for the night, but he'll drive it back to the garage area. I believe it was your 6th caution of the night. We'll take you back. Alright, here we go. So 25 cars remaining, almost half the field is out of the race. 20 cars on the lead lap. So it's been the 10 car for almost the entire night. Almost. Chris Sang is 7th somehow. Fisher, he's 8th. So he's in the top 10. After being a lap down earlier. Pace car is in, getting ready for the restart. Green flag is out, back underway. Really slow the 41 this time. This might give the others a chance to get that lead. Nick Holliday, Brad Chesson, Alexander Rowe. Oh, there goes the 4. He gets turned around. Maybe not. And again at the line will be the 10. Okay, let's take a look at the replay. So the 4 car, Tina McCoy. Looks like Brian Rodriguez got underneath him. There were almost 4 wide, like 3.5 wide. Yeah, this was it. This was the only instance. Tina McCoy just gets turned by Rodriguez, just touches the inside wall, and that was it. So that would have been a green flag lap. But anyways, alright, take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So, no retirees or anything like that from that caution. So we're almost at the 10 to go mark. We get a caution. Yeah, the next caution would have to be less than 10 laps. Alright, here we go. Pace cars in. Green flag is out. Back underway. Nick Holliday, Brad Cheston, they get down to the inside. Alexander Rowe in the 31. He'll lose a spot to the 48. And oh, there we go again. They just can't stop wrecking, but alright, now. How many of the leaders made it? Top 4. Still be easy to get by those lap cars. We'll take a look at the replay. Non-stop wrecking tonight here at Richmond Raceway. The 42 in the 12. Then they were 4 wide. Bouncing off each other. Then DJ goes around the 42 in the wall. Goes spinning or goes sliding. And the 20 car as well. And then, oh, big hit there. Blaze Zibatar. 2 big hits into the 16 and into the outside wall. This car isn't even really a car at this point, and it just finished him off. He was still in the lead lap too. Looking to limp at home, but yep, just couldn't do it. Could not avoid that one. All right, believe our 7th of the night. We'll take you back. Alright, so maybe we can actually get some racing going on here. So only the 6 car retired from that caution. So the 10, the 27, the 15, the 48. They're all ahead of those lap cars. Alexander Rowe in 5th. He's behind 2. And the next car over is Noel Holiday. What? And the 21's a lap down. But no, apparently not. Pace car's in. Getting ready for the restart. Green flag is waving. Back underway. Brad Cheston looking underneath. Alright, they made it out of turn 1 and 2. Nick Holliday still 2nd. Alexander Rowe's gotten by. Now just try to hunt these 4 drivers down as here comes Holiday on the inside. Side by side. Oh, there they go. 77 and more. And Nick Holliday gets the lead. Brad Cheston the 2nd. And I think it's going to be a 1-lap shootout. 6 laps to go. Yeah, it's going to be a 1-lap shootout. We'll take a look at the replay. So they wrecked, but they last a little longer. Look at the 16 and the 26. That did not cause a yellow though. But up here, Tim Randolph and Riley Sampson. Tim Randolph from the bottom to the top, Sampson from the top to the bottom, and they both collided. Other was is the 4 and the 20, and there's a 2 car as well. The 7, nope, the 3 car Cropley takes a hit to the front end, and that's it for him. Unable to finish tonight's race. 12 Andre England, and a 2 of Stephen Oakes. The 2 Menard sponsored cars get together. 2 car takes a pretty big hit to the inside, nose first. Well, there isn't much of a nose left. And DJ Curtis trying to squeeze on the outside. Did not work out. A lot of damage to the front end. DJ's been involved in quite a bit, but he was still in the lead lap. Looking to nab some free spots there. Trying to get a top 10 out of it. Forces its way through there, but couldn't quite do it with the 20 car. I think that's our 8th or 9th caution. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, 1 lap shootout here. Can Nick Holiday hold on, or will Brad Cheston sneak by and get his 2nd win of the season? Lieutenant Max Anderson had a lot of help with these cautions to lead the most laps. He is 3rd. Calvin 4th. Alexander Rowe, can he manage to pass 4 cars in 1 lap to get his 3rd win in less than 10 races? Might be able to. The only way we can get overtime is if we get a caution before the leader takes the green, which is extremely unlikely because of how short it is, the distance. But it could happen. Here we go. Green flag is out. Great launch for Nick Holiday. That's going to win him the race. Alexander Rowe will get a spot here from the 48 car. Brad Cheston is 2nd. Anderson looking to take that spot away at least. No way they can catch Nick Holiday, as here they come to the checkered flag. And Nick Holiday will win it here at Richmond. Only 2 leaders, Holiday and Anderson, right? I think it was only 2 leaders. Well, let's take a look at the full race results. So Nick Holiday wins this race. Man, it was a wreck fest. It was a caution after caution after caution. Brad Cheston, a 2nd place run for him. Max Anderson 3rd, Rowe 4th, Calvin 5th. Nick Noel Holiday somehow finished 6th. Sam Curtis 7th, Noodles 8th, Chapman 9th, and Fisher was able to get a top 10 run after being a lap down earlier. Although with all those wrecks, probably helped out. But he still managed to survive, so there's still something to that. 23 cars finished tonight's race. 17 finished on the lead lap. Here is the rest of the race results. Yeah, I probably should disable double file restarts on short tracks. I remember doing it a while back, but I kept forgetting, so I said, forget it. Just leave it on. But I think this time, we will have it off for maybe not the rest, maybe for the rest of the season, or we'll see. But anyways, Nick Holiday started on the pole, found his way back to the front with that late race caution with no lap cars in the way, snagged the lead back, got a good launch, and just drove away and easily won the race. Alright, let's take you to victory lane.